Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or it may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So looking at the dice, we have the child and we have the fox. Now the child is in front of the fox, which is very important. So the child is about that fresh new start, new beginning, most likely with the Emperor sitting here and the Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it feels like someone may have missed an opportunity here and wants to go back, okay? The child, in this case, is encouraging this person to look at this situation through new eyes. So most likely it is what they are doing. They need to consider how they might be able to approach any potential issues or past issues in this case with a fresh perspective, because something you should note, I use imagery, and you see this finger is pointing back here to the past. It's pointing to all these cards, and just the direction alone indicates issues from the past, something from the past. I feel like this person has been fighting something within them. Okay, so Five of Cups in the reverse. I mean, they want to go back, that's for sure. That's the pull I feel here. They feel drawn. They may be feeling like there's an empty place inside of them. They may have felt in the past, now this could have all happened because at one point this was in the upright. All reversals are. So at one point this was in the upright and that was in the upright, that Ace of Wands. But what it tells me is that maybe when they had the chance, the opportunity was in front of them, but they may have felt emotionally at a disadvantage because they didn't know how the other person really felt, you see. They didn't know what the other person's true feelings were for them. They didn't know what to believe. They didn't know if they could trust this person or this situation, okay? And so it could be if in some respect this person was allowing some type of past wound to create their vision of the situation or their perspective. And so the child before the wolf is asking them to look at this in a different way, because the wolf is somebody who has calculated moves, somebody being very clever. So this is what they would have thought in the past of this other person, that maybe they were trying to take something from them, or that they would take something from them, that maybe they were tricking them, you see. Again, the child is saying that this person should try to look at this situation through new eyes. So maybe this is what they're doing, because they are feeling right now that they've missed an opportunity, you see. They're feeling right now that they want to go back, but they're sitting, so they're not taking action. But their mind and I believe their heart are in the past, and probably battling with each other with these Two of Swords here. So most likely it is someone who has deep trust issues um, because of something they've experienced in their life, um, because of, a specific mindset. You see, they're afraid to step out of, they've created some type of safety zone or comfort zone. So, the Four of Staves, and it is in the reverse. And so, again, the Tower on this page and the Tower again. So, the Four of Staves in the reverse, they would have felt that this person's feelings were not mutual, or they were questioning this, and deeply or greatly suspected that maybe they weren't, that they were being clever because the fox is there. That's what they were thinking. That was their initial perception of the situation. And so in the reverse, in the past, why the Tower occurred is because they were unable to overcome the issues they were having with this person, with this situation, with regards to this person, let's say. They were unable or felt unable at that time to be able to wipe the slate clean, to be able to step into an unknown or uncertain future, so to speak. They were having great difficulty. And so this tower, because each of these towers are speaking differently to me, so they're telling me different things. Now, this first one here, this tower, it's like in the past, the tower was actually a hospital card. Okay, so which kind of makes sense because as a hospital, or a hospital is indeed a fearful place, right? Nobody wants to go there, but yet it is also a place of healing. And so the tower is also a sign. Now, typically, the tower indicates the sudden and painful breaking of a relationship, sudden, shocking change, the clearing of the path, the breaking down of an old structure, and a reassessment. Now, this is necessary. This is unavoidable here, okay? And so, and this is happening for a reason. It's interesting that there would be two towers here and two wheels here, right at the root of the issue. So whatever this is, I feel like it's been repeated or is having to repeat. I feel like this person has been at this point on the path before, but was unable to deal with it, which is what we saw, right? And now they're faced with it again. There's something this person needs to learn. The wheel is here twice, and they need it for the next leg of the journey. And it's like, even inside of them, they're being pulled back, pulled to look back. What is it I'm missing? What am I not seeing? You know, there's doubt inside of them with regards to a perception that they once had. But they're not taking action on it. It's like the heart says, yes, go for it. And the mind says, no, just a minute here. You know, hold on a minute. And so there's some bitterness here, or there was bitter words that were spoken back here at the point of the break. And whatever was said is deeply regretted. They were very hot-headed back then. Now they are much calmer. They've had much time to think about this. And now, well, they've gained a new perspective, and now, or they are looking at a new approach to this problem. And now they want to come back in and help this situation. To do so might require that they would have to admit they were wrong. To do so would require, again, something they refused to do last time, which is to step into the unknown, to an uncertain future. So there's a risk, or the feeling of a risk here, for this person. So courage will be needed, and faith in the divine, because the last judgment is here. You know, they are being called to do this. Look at that. The last judgment, 2 of Cups, and look, oh God, I'm afraid, you know. But I mean, you know, it's like the Tower says, get ready to be moved, you know, or be moved. So they want it. It's like the heart wants it, but then they've got these fears. Courage is required to step into the unknown, and faith that the divine has your back here. Change is needed in a way that somebody thinks. They just, you see, here's the heart at work. And the heart wants to run away from this painful situation. It wants to just leave that painful situation of, and that's the consequence of a past decision. I mean, they could have had this, but they chose not to, you know, and now there's deep regret. Oh my God, what have I done? Can they come back together? Well, that's a mystery. And that's something that this person won't know until they take that first step. That's the thing. They got to do it. They got to step out of that comfort zone that they've created. They got to have trust and faith in the divine, in the connection, actually. This is a soulmate connection. So at one time you were a couple, because I have a couple here. I have the King and Queen of Wands. And so, I mean, this is really intense and very intense energy, a very intense connection. Tempers can tend to how do you say that, culminate from time to time. And so this person, they have a decision to make, and really, you know, I mean, 6 of Wisdom, this person is not helping themselves. What we see is they are lying abed, looking at a book. So they're looking at the memories, that the cup that they could have had. Look at where it is. It's on a shelf. It's almost like, in that little alcove in the wall, is almost like a pedestal to me. Maybe this person has maybe self-esteem problems. Maybe they feel they're not good enough, or that they can't get it, or maybe it's just something that they put on the shelf and they take down and admire once in a while, or fantasize about. And so they're in bed, clearly emotionally ill, right? Emotionally, they are hurting, But this person is a card of somebody who's not helping themselves, not sharing, not opening up. They must decide. This person loves, so this person deeply loves this other person, but I think they may have some deeper issues also of self-esteem maybe. The Tower is happening to open this up. It's like opening up a can of worms, though, because they've got to go and look at something most likely that was very painful for them. And so this is like a wake-up call for this person. This is something that had to be looked at, or has to be looked at. And so what we have is the Page of Cups down here again. So the one that got away. This could be going after that lost opportunity, wanting to overcome the issues. Now that is the choice that they want to make, all right? Because the Seven of Cups is here. This is what they fantasize about. They fantasize about even about getting married, deepening the relationship, moving in, expressing how they feel. They fantasize about all of this, but they don't share this fantasy with you, so they don't take action on it. Not yet, anyway, because they don't feel confident enough. That, they don't know how you feel. They didn't know how you feel. They didn't trust. They have very deep trust issues, and the Tower is happening for them to look at those trust issues. They have another opportunity. And so there's an opportunity coming in. It's like they have to face this. It's like this is something that is unavoidable. And so, yeah, there's the other person. This person, it may have taken time for this person to actually learn what they were supposed to learn, because this is about a learning experience, something they needed to learn, is why the Tower happened. And it had to do, I feel, with the way they think was a symptom, but so the symptom, they had to go and find the cause, right? The root issue, which is why that 6 is there. It's about getting to the root issue of something. And you see, they thought about this for a long time. They racked their brain over it, but they had to get to that in order to come back to you, and they know this change needs to happen before they can come back to you, or before you can go back to them. It depends on who is who in this energy. But this is something of great value. And with this Ace of Coins here, it is a very lucky card. This is about a choice. This is about a choice to go back and reopen this door, or to see if the door is still open. This person I feel this person wasn't ready back here. I feel here they are more ready. Maybe not 100% because they're still going to be afraid, and it's normal to be afraid. That's just it. It is. It's normal to be afraid of something where you don't know the outcome. Is what you don't know what the outcome is going to be. You know. So you're going to hear from this person. I feel like you may not have heard from this person for quite some time. It has taken them a long time uh, to to how would I say, because they've been fighting this tower. They've been fighting it, but eventually they have to face it, you know? It's unavoidable. And so they've been fighting this for a long time because they have to go and like I said, they have to open that can of worms and go look at something very painful. In order to uh, understand and be able to get that fresh new approach. So, you know, awareness, and then first there's awareness of why or where it came from, and then there's that understanding that comes in, and from there they can they can and get that new approach or get that new view, you know, of that situation, and work to correct things and help them to decide uh, what to do. Now, it's been a battle between the mind and heart for this person, but you know, the heart will win in the end. This opportunity is greatly desired by this person. And this love is something very special. This person has been thinking of you. Yeah, see, they've been very afraid to go back and look at this. It's like a pattern of behavior, and we know it's a pattern because that tower's repeating. They've faced the same issue before. Um, this time, though, this time, they will overcome it. This time, you will get that fresh new start. It may have taken time, but it's coming. That's what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.